Hi guys, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo, and today I'm going to be doing your tarot reading. This is going to be for the Twin Flame Collective. We're going to do an energy check for Divine Feminines, Divine Masculines, and the connection at this time. And I'm also going to pull an oracle card with some advice for Divine Masculine and one from another deck for Divine Feminine. So let's jump right in. I'm going to be using the Steampunk Tarot for the main read, and then today I'm gonna do any clarifiers. I'm gonna shuffle again just in case. So let's get started. I hope you guys are doing great. The next video I'm gonna post is gonna be a heart chakra meditation. As you probably know, this is our central and main chakra, where the majority of inner work, healing, releasing any kind of like past pain and negativity from the present, it's all connected to this heart chakra. It could impact some other chakras as well, but this one is definitely always in play. And if it's closed, there's not much you can accomplish, or whether it's your personal growth and inner work, or in communication with other people, it's gonna be very hard to get the results that you're looking for. Okay, let's get started. Wands right up top for Divine Feminine. Of course, we're all queens of wands. It's really good. So I was just talking about heart chakra. To me, Queen of Wands is actually the state for Divine Feminine. The Tower, Page of Swords. All right. When Divine Feminine is in her empowerment, is in that wisdom mode, in that mature look at things in a good way, again, because it's all, wow, 12 Cups. Because it's all kind of coming together. Wow. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, it's all for your Divine Masculine. Ten of Cups for the connection, really nice. Couple more cards. The energies have been on and off this past few days, so if you're feeling the heaviness in it, if your heart chakra is imbalanced, then that's what the collective is going through. But wherever, wow, Ace of Pentacles to finish up. Whatever your remedy and your recipe is for grounding yourself and for balancing out your heart chakra and your energy, frequency, and vibration in general, use that. And if you have something easy, I have an article in my blog about grounding yourselves. And actually it's connected. It's not an article about that, it's an article about hydration and how they are closely connected with each other. There are some foods that help you ground and help your heart chakra. Physical exercise can help you ground yourself to get out of that anxiety mode or any kind of negativity, which is oftentimes our self-talk. So it's not even caused by anybody outside. It's what we're inflicting on ourselves, unfortunately. So the energy of the reading is Two of Swords. Okay, yeah, so it looks like there's still some, and I love the electricity that she's got in this deck as well. So there is a bit of I'm sensing there's a bit of a problem with connecting to higher power for some help. And basically the Twin Flame Collective is left on their own to fight their demons and to get to a better place, to work through stuff, right? Because it's also hard work and it brings its own results. So that's that. But with Two of those swords, I mean, just now I'm sensing that Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, they each have got one of the swords, and at least they are standing strong and courageous and willing to move forward, to fight the demons and move forward. That's good. So Divine Feminine, for your energy, we've got Queen of Wands, the Tower, and Page of Swords. The Tower in this deck is actually pretty exciting. It looks like fireworks here. The Page of Swords is a little bit kind of cautious, but we'll get to that. So here are the cards. And as I already said, to me, the Queen of Wands is a kind of like the essence of Divine Feminine. So meaning that you have a lot of strengths, a lot of wisdom at this point to work with. So you've kind of worked that up by now, and you have a lot at your disposal, a lot of gifts, skills, a lot of healed energy on your side. On the other hand, you have this Tower, which is, it is fireworks in this card, but of course the Tower still, it comes in suddenly, and it's bringing changes that are unexpected. It doesn't necessarily mean they're bad. Maybe with this card where, it's a prompt that it's not all bad, but there will be sudden news or something that's going to shock you, like somebody is going to behave out of their usual way, and you're going to be, wow, I never expected that from you. And it will get you to look at that person, the situation, from a completely new light, and understand why maybe that self-talk that you had for yourself, that was self-deception, it was self-sabotaging thoughts. Maybe you didn't even know the true state of things, That's where the Tower is going to come in. But again, with the kind of positive side of it, and the greenery speaks to me as the heart chakra again, that it's actually going to bring some healing. It's going to be good news in the end, right? So maybe it'll be like, well, and I suffered all this time because of this, or it wasn't even a problem, but I was, crying myself to sleep or something, but eventually, you're gonna get over that part, and like the emotional part, and you're gonna understand things actually better than you thought. Or that even if they're not looking good, at least that you've learned so much. The universe will find a way to show you how valuable those lessons are. And with Page of Swords here, there is a bit of that uncertain student energy, right? It's kind of like, yeah, I have enough of ambition, but I'm still learning. So at the end of the Tower moment, you'll see that, as usual, right, with every lesson, with any new knowledge that we get, which will come with the Tower here, at the end of the Tower, that there's so much more to learn. This is kind of like beginning of a new cycle, a new learning cycle. For Divine Masculine, we've got Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so I just love the Two of Cups here with the Kundalini. It just immediately speaks to me about twin flames and their connection. So they're feeling the connection very strong at this time. This is you, Divine Feminine, and what they're seeing you that way, but more importantly, that's what they need right now. They need you to be caring, nurturing, and that kind of like the head of the household, but the hostess, the housewife in a best possible sense, like somebody who's taking care of the household and making it comfortable and cozy for everybody, including your master, for them first and foremost. So please show compassion, show patience. You may not see a lot of communication, or you may not see a lot from them at this point in time. When with the Four of Pentacles here, I'm getting that there is a bit of a money challenge situation. It could be just in general with a job, it could be with their property, it could be specifically with money, but they are preoccupied with some 3D stuff at the moment. So they may not necessarily have a lot of time or energy for you, but they definitely are in need of your compassion and care. Depending on how close you are, of course, you will use your discernment what it means in your case. At the very least, do not go at them with arguments or with sharing or spreading your grief on them. That could just get them over the top, and it will be an emotional argument and kind of like another cycle of separation or heartache. For the connection, we have 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups in reverse, and Ace of Pentacles. Yes, so, and the sun, look at that sun here shining brightly in the horizon. So both of you understand that no matter what happens in 3D life, this other person, your divine counterpart, they are your, like, they are the one. They are the one who will show, who will get you into this 10 of cups. And of course, we need to remember about self-love and being whole on your own and successful, you know, and accomplished, but and happy. But this is that, because there are two people here, of course it emphasizes the beauty of, you know, love relationship and this partnership. The happily ever after, it's like the biggest expression of this emotion of the cups, right? So both of you understand that that person is your happily ever after, even if things are not looking all shiny right now, you're not in a love relationship or whatever your situation is. Maybe you are not in communication at all. There is a 3 of cups in reverse, so I'm getting here that whoever from you has the third party situation, maybe both of you, you're focusing on removing that obstacle from your way. So you're recognizing there is something that's not serving you, and even if in the case, especially with divine masculines, they often don't recognize what's the karmic, the third party, you know, they don't call it that way, they don't realize it, they don't see it that way. But whatever it is on their side, they're gonna recognize that it may not be, it's, you know, not, I'm getting here, not everything is gold that glitters. Appearances can be deceiving, and it could be a person, could be a job, could be their relatives, could be some specific situations they find themselves in. Or if they felt before that they didn't have a choice, they had to stay in there, now they're seeing, or they're looking for opportunities to get out. If it's on your side, then probably you know that that's your third party, and you're also looking, or should be looking, at ways to untie yourself from that third energy. Because that's like a baggage, you know, it's gonna be getting you, like, it's gonna be prevent you from lifting off in your path first and foremost, with or without your masculine. It's gonna be draining your energy, and eventually, if you don't find this way, there's gonna be a series of tower moments, and nobody likes those. So yeah, best to see how you can deal with it peacefully. Last but not least, Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, you can see again the progression. The Ace of Pentacles is start of a new cycle for you two. I'm getting here a big connection with the Lion's Gate, and there is a gate actually here in the end, and you see there's a lot of shine there, a lot of light. Not even sure, it almost looks like a flame to me. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, to me this is at the end of the Lion's Gate, which is coming up on the 8th of August, for those who don't know. So at the end of that portal is going to be a new fruitful beginning in 3D. So whichever situation is, it will get better, and you will be able to tell in what way. The quality of your communication, of your relationship, is going to get better. Okay, so let's get an oracle card from the Enchanted Map deck with some advice for Divine Masculine at this time. And if any Divine Masculines are watching, welcome to my channel. Really, really glad to have you guys, all of you, but yeah, Divine Masculines, it's an especially tricky road. We've got the Spark 34. How beautiful is that? Look at the colors, look at that lady playing the violin. It's creative spark, it's about creativity. Immediately it speaks to us about fine arts, about music as well. Let me read quickly. You are a clear channel for divine creativity. There is a spark of creativity in you, and you have every reason to move forward with optimism and hope. Open yourself to inspiration and allow life to show you its beauty and your part in co-creating it. This is the perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new relationship or job, or begin any endeavor. Attraction is high as you connect with others who can co-create joyous experiences and join with you in expressing the finer aspects of life. Watching a spark turn to flame and stoking that fire is a gratifying activity. I hope you got that flame, and actually the flame I was talking about. How beautiful is that? So this is actually showing that that idea, that spark, is gonna create this abundance, because this is kind of like charging. You can see here there's a connection. So the flame is coming out of this little thing at the base, which is connected to this metal arm with the pentacle. So it's kind of like charging it up, and and you see how huge the pentacle is, right? So it's gonna bring abundance in the physical. Divine Feminine, for you, we're gonna be using Beyond Lemuria deck. I love this deck, so let's get a card of advice for Divine Feminine at this time. By the way, this is a timeless check-in, so even if you're finding it outside of the Lionsgate time period, that's when you're meant to hear that message for your journey. And also, if you're interested in a personal reading or a coaching session, please reach out to me via email address in the description box below. Any news for Divine Feminine? These cards are not very easy to shuffle. High heart chakra. Oh, I love this. Ecstatic bliss. Look at this beauty. So yes, this is obviously about working with the high heart chakra. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up. So it's not the heart chakra, but the high heart chakra. So the heart chakra is in the heart center here. The high heart chakra is above it here. This card taps into the blissful oneness we feel as we drop away our edges and protective containers. This is the place where we feel held and seen, enough to flow into oneness, where the eternal part of me meets the eternal part of you. This is the selfless state where our higher selves commune for illuminated perspective on how we share, gift, and lift others in our joyful overflow. Of course, Divine Feminines, that's the biggest part of your mission, of the light that you hold in yourself, to share that with others, and to to share the love and the joy. To restore this chakra, we have an advice: consider your life purpose, but exploring what allows you to give in joy. It's simple, but it's true. Healing position, the thymus gland, behind your sternum, a little above the heart. Color wash iridescent pink. So actually this deck is telling us, it's got this little sigils here that you can use to kind of like draw it in the air, and to whichever the color is. So in this case it's iridescent pink. You can imagine the light and like the energy is flowing on you as a kind of as a rain, and it's in iridescent pink, as that's the ritual for clearing this chakra. And you can see, this is, if you're interested, this is the shape, the sigil that they give you. So you're supposed to repeat it 3 times with your finger in the air. All right, this is it for today. Thanks very much for staying with me, guys. Look out for that heart chakra meditation, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye.